Hello, welcome friends. This is Shary here with you today from Black Dog Designs. And as usual, as soon as I start filming, all the dogs in the neighborhood bark, including mine. But that's okay. I love to hear the sound of dogs barking, so it doesn't bother me, so I hope it doesn't bother you. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. If this is your first time, welcome. I hope you enjoy this video. If you're returning, thank you from the bottom of my heart. You don't know how much it means to me. I appreciate your support and your love, and I give it all back to you guys. It's been a good week. I've been productive, even though it's only Wednesday. I'm filming this Wednesday, and I'll put it up on Wednesday. I didn't get much posted last week. Something, I don't know. I was a little off last week. So now I'm trying with a new month, a refresh, and a start over. Excuse me, I've had a lovely morning. I spent some time listening to Tamara, the paper and pen girl, on her live. She did YouTube this morning that I caught. I wasn't up early enough here on the West Coast to catch her Instagram live. And then I listened to Indonesia while I took a walk, and that was really nice. I really interested in these power sheets she's doing. If you don't watch her, it's capital NDI, capital NADIJA. Ooh. Let me write it out. It's easier for me to. Indonesia. Okay, I think it's capital NDI, capital NAIJA. Indonesia. She had really interesting power sheets she's doing. A lot of it is goal setting and self-reflection. It's really interesting to me. So took a walk with my dog and listened to that, and wanted to get this video filmed before it gets too much later this morning. So again, I thank you for being here. If you find this video to be helpful or entertaining or inspiring in any way, don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you're notified whenever I... Oh, geez. Oh, I did go on. Okay. I thought I didn't even start my camera. Yeah, and hit the thumbs up. So what I'm going to do today is set up this week. I know I'm a little bit late to the party, but I'm going to set up this week in my Healthy Hero. I have been neglecting her. Here's Miss Maker. We did her yesterday for the hashtag one sticker book challenge. That was a lot of fun. She is my social media planner. And so here is Miss Maker. Miss Maker. I can't talk. I'm getting all my girls confused. Okay, so here is Healthy Hero. And I'm going to go ahead, I think, and do a couple videos and set up April in Miss Maker and Healthy Hero. Yeah, that's kind of something I want to do. So anyway, today we are going to just set up this week. I'd like to also set the month up. As I said, I'm a little bit behind. The last week of March, for some reason, kind of threw me for a loop. And I don't even know why, so I'm not going to pretend that I do. All right, let's set that aside. Get April set up. I always like to check my placement here for you, and I can edit as needed. So I've pre-picked a few items. Actually, the reason I did that was I was still watching Indonesia's YouTube live, and so I thought, well, I'm just going to multitask. I wanted to listen to more of her video, and so I was just picking out stickers for this month, and I kind of took this sticker here, healthy inside, healthy outside, starts, oops, I want to get that off, starts from the inside as my jumping off. And I thought it would be fun this week to just sort of stick with a peachy, yellowy, pink theme. Kind of reminds me of sherbet, like that. Remember rainbow sherbet, you know, and you mix your yellow and your orange together. That's what that reminds me of. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that over here. Where did I decide? Oh, yep, right here. Okay, I already whited out this week's goals. No, I wasn't going to. Nope. Nope. Back up. I'm going to do it right here. I did white out this week's goals, but that's not why. Okay. All right. A healthy outside starts from the inside. So true. So true. Our wellness is so important, and it's not always easy. We all have struggles, and we've all been through things, and we've all had, you know, heartbreak and loss and pain, and sometimes getting back to that place of peace is hard, but it's so crucial to our well-being. How do you like my little dog? Isn't he just too cute? Actually, I should say her. I'm going to name her Coda, which is short for Dakota, because we had a little mini Doxy for many years. We lost her last year. She made it to, was she 11? No. Let's see. She was born on our anniversary, the year we moved into our house, and it was 15 years this year that we've been in this house. So I think maybe she was 13. 13? Oh gosh. Anyway, her name was Dakota, and we called her Coda. My mother-in-law got me this. It's actually a pin cushion because I took up sewing last year. And so she got me for Christmas a whole bunch of cute stuff for sewing, but I just thought this little doggy was so cute and reminded me of my little Coda that I miss so much. She was my little sidekick. Speaking of wellness, a little introduction if you don't know this about me or have not seen some of my prior videos. That may be a little bit crooked, but you know what? I'm not going to worry. Well, I am going to worry about it because that's the perfectionist in me. Yeah, I was diagnosed in 2000, in May 31st of 2013 with a very nasty, aggressive form of breast cancer. It's a little bit off, but I'm not going to worry about that. And so, yeah, I had to have surgery. I had to have very, very aggressive chemotherapy, radiation. I was not early stage. I was actually stage 3C when they diagnosed me and staged me. And then right after, actually it was the trip where I received my first chemotherapy, something happened and I had to go to urgent care, and they wanted to run some tests, and they unprofessionally told me that the cancer had gone to my spine. So I had to get some MRIs and an MRI, and it sort of looked that way. But my oncologist at the time said, you know, if it is, the chemo's going to take care of it. Which was still very scary. So probably at that point they would have staged me at a 4, but well, I'd already put, maybe I can do this. I sort of didn't count these right. Or actually I was trying to find just these colors, and let's see what we can do here. Yeah, so anyway, they did a bone marrow biopsy and that came out okay, but they do watch me very, very carefully. My oncologist that I have now which is a different oncologist than the one who administered my chemo and my radiation protocol. I changed a couple of, probably 3 or 4 years ago now. It's been a while. But my current oncologist watches me very, very carefully. I'm due to get chest x-ray, abdominal ultrasound, and blood work. He does that on me every 6 months. Even though I'm 6 years out this year because of my staging, and, well, not my staging, because of how many lymph nodes I had positive, he says I scare him. So he watches me like a hawk. So I've got to get my studies done next Monday. I go get all that done. And then on the 18th of, actually the 18th of this month, my mother, I have an appointment with my oncologist. He's in Carson City. We're in Big Pine, California, so it's about a 3-hour drive. That's where all my treatment took place. And I stayed up there for 6 weeks during my radiation because it was every single day for 7 weeks, and it took just a couple of minutes to do. So it was more beneficial to stay there. So I'll get my studies done. And then on the 17th, my mother-in-law and I are going to see our breast surgeon because she's a survivor as well. But praise the Lord, her cancer was caught early. Very, very early. She was able to get away with just a lumpectomy and 1 week of rather intense radiation, which we were there for her through all that. Then the following year, 2 years later, maybe, 1 or 2 years later is when I was diagnosed. And so Wellness Wednesday, so that's what we're calling today. So anyway, we are going to go together and drive to Carson. I'll do the driving. And we're going to see Dr. B, who is our breast surgeon. He's a wonderful doctor. See him on Wednesday the 17th. And then I see my oncologist on the 18th. And we will drive home on Friday the 19th. I told her, we might as well just make a couple of days trip out of it. Do a girls trip. She is much more of a shopper than I am. She used to be. She used to be much more of a shopper than I am. But she still likes to shop. So we're going to hit, Maxie, we're going to hit, on the way up, we're going to hit, there's a nice Walmart in Gardnerville. We're going to hit that. And I'm going to put my yoga Monday, Wednesday, Friday will be my yoga day. We're going to hit Walmart on our way up, I think, if we have enough time. I'm sure we will if we get an early enough start. And we're going to be able to hit Target and Joann's and Michael's. So I know everybody's been saying a lot of the Happy Planner stuff is not in the stores. And I don't really have a huge list, but just for the fun of it, I'm looking forward to going and looking. Where do I put my water tracker that it isn't in the way? Maybe I can put it there and just cut that little bit off. And we will have to go, if we want to go to Hobby Lobby, we're going to have to go to Reno, which isn't bad. It's only an additional, I think with the freeway now from Carson City, it's maybe a half an hour. And it's a quick, easy drive, so it's not a bad freeway. And then we have anything and everything. I mean, Reno has everything you can imagine. So if we want to go to Hobby Lobby, or actually I'd probably want to go to Hobby Lobby, although she would too because she's a crafter. she wants to go to Red Lobster. She loves Red Lobster, and we don't have anything like that here. So I have a feeling she's going to try to talk me into Red Lobster. And then she always says, I'll buy, I'll treat. So how can I say no to that, right? And I don't mind. It's fun. We like to, you know, my husband and I, we're firm believers in taking medical trips and making them fun. We used to do that even when I was going through chemo. There were some times, especially during the chemo, when we'd have to stay, and I was just so sick that I would stay in the hotel room because I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. So he would go down, and you know, he might, being as how we usually stayed in Carson City, he could go down and hang out at the casino for a little bit if he wanted, and I didn't mind. It was no big deal for me. I'd just sleep. He'd usually get something to eat, and I would get, about all I could stomach at that time was the broth from the bean soup. I'd have him get me bean soup, and then I wouldn't even eat the beans. I'd just drink the broth. But that is in my rearview mirror now, and that's sort of what got me on topic of wellness. I don't do everything right. I don't eat 100% like I should, but I do try to eat good. I don't smoke. I have gained a few extra pounds, which I need to get off. And I will. I always do. You know, wintertime is sort of hard that way. You know, you tend to put on a little bit in the wintertime. At least I do, because you're not as active. But yeah, I try to take care of myself. I do like my wine. Oops, that one's way crooked. I'll occasionally have a beer if it's really hot outside or the beer is exceptionally cold. I love a good cold beer. I don't deprive myself. Boy, that one just didn't want to go on straight, did it? As I said, I like my wine. I don't drink a lot of sodas. I am hooked on these though. The sparkling water. I like this coconut one, and pretty much like them all, but I tend to get the coconut one more. I think this week I have coconut and passion fruit, so I usually switch off with water and those throughout the day, or iced tea if I happen to make it. And we eat good. I love to cook. My husband and I both love to cook. So we cook healthy. We eat we try to, you know, eat a lot of fish, a lot of chicken. We both love Mexican food, so we do eat carne asada. That's sort of our little treat, and we'll eat that. What are we doing tonight? Oh, tonight I'm making homemade pizza, and it'll have a little pepperoni, but not too bad. Just pepperoni, and I think I'll put, I don't have any mushrooms, but I have black olives, and I have onion, and cheese. So yeah, it won't be too bad. Last night, what did we have? Oh yeah, I roasted a chicken. If you saw my video yesterday, my sticker challenge video, you'll see that I was roasting chicken. Came out pretty good. I did chicken and steamed vegetables. He had salad too, and I didn't have salad. The only reason I didn't is because I had a big salad for lunch. So I figured that was okay. All right, so that's pretty much the stickers that I have picked out for this week. Probably should have covered that, but I'm not going to worry about it. It didn't really go with my spread, except for the little bit of purple there. Rest day, which it really isn't a rest day. I'll stick it on there. But I watched my granddaughter on Thursdays. right now. She's 4, she just turned 4 last week. They were away on vacation, so I have not seen her since she's been home, and her and I are quite tight. She called all my grandkids, well, my oldest one's 7 and she's 4. They call me Gurr. And Gavin was the one that started that when he was a toddler. He wanted in our camper, and I guess he couldn't say grandma, so he was pounding on my door saying, Gurr, Gurr. And so ever since then, I've been Gurr. And Harper loves her day with Gurr. So I go up, watch her at 11:30. And then we're going to meet my mother-in-law for lunch. Probably McDonald's. She'll probably want to go there to play in the play yard. And we did that not too long ago, and she had a lot of fun, so I don't mind. There's always other kids there, and she's very, very social. I am going to wipe that out. Yeah, so we'll probably take her to McDonald's, and that just kills a little bit of time. And then at 2:30, Gavin, we meet him at the bus, and he usually likes to walk home with his little friends, but I meet him at the bus anyway, and make sure that he gets down the road safely. So yeah, that's my Thursday, and then I will come on home usually around 4:30. My daughter has a gal in her young 20s that helps with the kids. This time of year, she's a firefighter, so she's not really available in the summer months. But during the winter, real nice gal named Crystal, she has a little babysitting side hustle that she does for quite a few of the families that are friends. And so she comes and picks Harper up, and usually Gavin too, and takes Harper to jiu-jitsu. She's discovered jiu-jitsu and she loves it, and it is right up her alley. So yeah, I kind of messed that one up, but I'm not going to worry about it. I just wanted to straighten them out, and then these ones are lower, but who cares? In the grand scheme of things, that's not life or death, is it? But anyway, yes, from the cancer standpoint, I'm doing well. If there's any of my viewers or new viewers out there who are survivors, or you are close to survivors, let me know. It's a hard road. So I always like to talk to people that are going through it or have been through it. Sometimes it's real helpful. But anyway, I think that'll wrap up this video. I have a couple things to go do, figure out some lunch. I'll probably have salad. I have some more salad made up in the fridge, so I'll probably get my Instagram picture before the pin with this one, and then go have some lunch. And all my chores and all my work I've already gotten done this week, so I'll probably come back and do some more filming. Hopefully get a couple more videos up in the next few days. So if you stayed to the end, thank you for hanging with me. Thank you for setting up my Healthy Hero with me. I didn't really go too much into planning of it, and I know we're jumping in on the Wednesday. But I'll try to maybe put after the pin on my Instagram, so you can find me there at Shary, SHARY _Black Dog Designs, and also plan _with _Black Dog Designs. That's more, it's a newer channel or page, account, Instagram account, whatever you call them. And I kind of just put planner related stuff there, and on the Shary Black Dog Designs, I do like everything. I do my planner stuff, I do lifestyle stuff, all that kind. Oh, my little cactus needs some, about every 6 weeks or so, I give this little guy some water, and he's feeling a little bit dry, but isn't he pretty? I've had him for a couple years now. So I pretty much, most every video I do, he's in. Yeah, most of the time. He's always here with me. Sometimes you can see him and sometimes you can't, but I do like him in the shot if I can get him in there. But anyway, I'll quit rambling, let you get about your day, and I will see you next time. Take care.